Have you ever felt isolated during your spiritual awakening? You're not alone. Spiritual awakening is an intensely personal journey, a voyage of self-discovery and growth. It's a path paved with profound realizations, deep introspection, and profound transformation. But with these waves of enlightenment, there often comes a sense of solitude, a feeling of being alone in a crowd. This feeling is not a sign of something wrong with you. Rather, it's a natural part of this transformative journey. It's like shedding an old skin, leaving behind the familiar, and stepping into the unknown. It can be daunting, and at times it can make us feel like we're walking this path alone. You see, spiritual awakening is not a group activity. It's not a race or a competition. It's a solitary expedition into the depths of your soul. It's about you and your relationship with the universe. It's about understanding who you are, beyond the physical, beyond the societal labels, beyond the roles you play. This journey is about peeling back the layers of your being, unmasking the true self that lies beneath. It's about understanding your purpose, your place in the cosmos. It's about finding your own unique rhythm and dancing to it, no matter how out of sync it may seem with the rest of the world. So when you feel alone, remember, it's not a reflection of your worth or your ability to connect with others. It's simply a sign that you're on a path of growth, a path that requires solitude to allow for deep reflection and self-discovery. Embrace this solitude. It's not a burden, but a gift. It's an opportunity for you to connect with your inner self, to explore your thoughts and feelings, to understand your desires and fears. It's a chance for you to grow, to evolve, to transform into the person you're meant to be. Remember, to stay connected with us and ensure you don't miss any of our enlightening content, hit the subscribe button. So what exactly is a spiritual awakening? Well, to put it simply, a spiritual awakening is like a light bulb moment of profound clarity. It is an inner transformation, a shift in the way you perceive yourself and the world around you. But it's not just about seeing things differently. It's about feeling, knowing, and experiencing life on a level that is deeper and more connected than ever before. Imagine waking up one day and finding that your regular lens of perception has been replaced with a wide-angle lens. Suddenly, you're able to see and understand connections and patterns you never noticed before. You realize that you are not just a separate entity, but a part of the vast, interconnected web of life. This shift in consciousness is often accompanied by a surge of emotions, ranging from overwhelming joy to deep sorrow, as you begin to perceive the unity and the diversity of existence in its fullest depth. You may find yourself questioning old beliefs, breaking away from societal norms, and seeking truth in places you'd never thought to look. The impact of a spiritual awakening on an individual's life can be immense. It's as if you've been sleepwalking through life and suddenly you're awake, seeing the world in high definition. It can lead to a complete overhaul of your values, priorities, and life purpose. However, it's important to remember that a spiritual awakening is not an event, but a process. It's a journey of self-discovery and self-transformation that unfolds over time. It can be challenging, even painful at times, as it requires letting go of old patterns and embracing new ways of being. But ultimately, it's a journey towards greater self-awareness, compassion, and connection. It's about realizing that you are more than just a physical body, that you are a spiritual being having a human experience. Spiritual awakening is a profound journey, not a destination. It's about embracing the mystery of existence and finding joy and meaning in the process. It's about becoming more present, more alive, and more authentically you. Now, why does this spiritual awakening often mean losing friends? It's a question that perplexes many on this journey. As we step onto the path of spiritual awakening, the world as we know it begins to shift. We start to see things differently, perceive reality with a new lens, and our values, interests, and beliefs begin to take on a new form. Imagine a caterpillar transforming into a butterfly. The caterpillar has to retreat into the cocoon, isolating itself from the world it once knew to undergo this metamorphosis. Much like the caterpillar, we too may find ourselves retreating from our old circles, our old friends, as we cocoon ourselves in this transformative process. During spiritual awakening, your conversations may start to change. Topics that once fascinated you may now seem superficial. You may find yourself craving deeper, more meaningful discussions about life, the universe, and our purpose. And here's where the disconnect can happen. Your old friends may not understand your new perspectives or share your newfound interests. They may even be uncomfortable with your transformation, leading to a sense of isolation for you. But it's important to remember that this isn't about losing friends. It's about self-evolution. It's about shedding old skins, outgrowing old versions of ourselves, and moving towards a newer, more authentic self. Remember, every transformation involves a period of isolation. It's a time to introspect, to grow, to evolve. It's a time to let go of what no longer serves you and make room for what does. And in this process, you may find that those who truly resonate with your new self, your new energy, will gravitate towards you. So don't see this as a loss. See it as a necessary part of your spiritual journey. It's not about losing friends, but about evolving. It's about embracing your transformation and moving forward towards your authentic self. Solitude, though it may seem daunting, can be a gift. A profound statement, isn't it? Yet it is in this solitude that we often find the most significant opportunity for growth during our spiritual awakening. Let's delve deeper into the essence of solitude. It's not about being alone in a room, nor is it about cutting yourself off from the world. It's about being with yourself, truly and deeply, without the distractions and influences of external factors. It's about coming face to face with your thoughts, your emotions, your fears, and your dreams. During spiritual awakening, solitude becomes your ally. It provides the perfect setting for introspection and self-exploration. In the silence, you can hear your inner voice, your true self, speaking to you, and when you listen, you begin to understand yourself better. You start to see patterns in your thoughts, your behaviors, your reactions. You begin to recognize your strengths and acknowledge your weaknesses. You start to understand where you've been, where you are, and where you want to go. Solitude also fosters growth. It encourages you to step out of your comfort zone, to question, to explore, to learn. It challenges you to confront your fears, to deal with your emotions, to resolve your issues. And as you do so, you grow, you evolve, you transform. But solitude isn't just about introspection and growth. It's also about finding peace, tranquility, and contentment within yourself. It's about learning to enjoy your own company, to find happiness in your own existence, to find fulfillment in your own being. It's about discovering that you are enough, just as you are. So, as you journey through your spiritual awakening, embrace solitude, welcome it, cherish it. Use it as a tool for self-exploration, for understanding, for growth. Use it as a means to find peace, tranquility, and contentment within yourself. Use it as a pathway to discover your true self, your true potential, your true purpose. Embrace solitude, for it is the silence between the notes that makes the music. As you evolve, so does your tribe. This statement is as profound as it is true. In the journey of spiritual awakening, one of the most rewarding experiences is finding people who resonate with your newfound beliefs and values. This new group, your new tribe, isn't necessarily a physical community that you can reach out and touch. It's more of a collective consciousness, a network of individuals who are traversing a similar path, seeking the same truths and embodying the same values. You see, a spiritual awakening doesn't just change you, it changes the world around you. It's like tuning a radio to a new frequency. Suddenly, you're picking up signals you never even knew existed. You start to attract and be attracted to people who are in tune with your new frequency. You begin to notice synchronicities, those seemingly random but meaningful coincidences that guide you towards your tribe. Finding your tribe is not about seeking out a specific group of people. It's about becoming the person you are meant to be, and in doing so, attracting others who are doing the same. It's about being authentic, being true to yourself, and letting the universe handle the rest. And when you do find your tribe, it's an incredible feeling. It's like coming home after a long journey. You feel understood, accepted, and loved for who you truly are. Remember, your tribe may not be large. It may not even be local, but it will be powerful. The connections you form will be deep and meaningful. They will support your growth, challenge your beliefs, and inspire you to be the best version of yourself. They will celebrate your victories, hold space for your struggles, and remind you that you're not alone in this journey. So, don't be afraid of change. Embrace it. Let it guide you towards your tribe, because when you find your tribe, you find a piece of yourself that you never knew was missing. You find a place where you belong, a place where you can grow, and a place where you can be you, unapologetically and beautifully you. Change brings new beginnings and new connections. Navigating relationships during a spiritual awakening can be challenging. Indeed, as we delve deeper into our spiritual journey, we might find ourselves at odds with the people around us, often feeling misunderstood or disconnected. But fear not. Here are some tips to help you navigate this tricky terrain. Firstly, communication is key. There's a good chance that your loved ones may not fully comprehend your spiritual awakening, and that's okay. It's important to express your feelings, thoughts, and experiences openly. Speak from the heart and be honest about your journey. You might be surprised at how receptive they can be. Secondly, understanding plays a crucial role. Remember, just as you're experiencing a profound transformation, those around you are also going through their own journey. It may not align with yours, and that's okay. Try to understand their perspective, their fears, and their concerns. It's not about agreeing with them, but about acknowledging their experiences as valid. Next, practice patience. Change, especially spiritual change, can be overwhelming for both you and those around you. It's not unusual for misunderstandings or miscommunications to occur. Remember, it's a process. Be patient with yourself and others. Give them time to adjust, to understand, and to grow with you. Lastly, don't forget about self-care. During a spiritual awakening, it's easy to lose yourself in the whirlwind of transformation. It's vital to take care of your physical, mental, and emotional health. Take time for yourself. Indulge in activities that bring you joy and peace. Self-care is not selfish, it's necessary. Navigating relationships during a spiritual awakening is not a straightforward task. It requires a lot of understanding, patience, and communication. But remember, these are the connections that enrich our lives, providing us with love, support, and companionship. So even though it might be tough, don't shy away from these interactions. Remember, everyone is on their own unique journey. So embrace yours and allow others to embrace theirs. With understanding, patience, and a whole lot of love, you can navigate through this spiritual journey while maintaining meaningful relationships. Feeling alone? Here are a few ways to cope. Loneliness, this profound sense of isolation, can cast a dark shadow on the journey of spiritual awakening. But remember, it's a part of the process and not a terminal destination. Let's explore some strategies to navigate these challenging waters. Firstly, meditation. It's a powerful tool that anchors you firmly in the present moment, helping you to connect with your inner self. It's in this stillness that you can find solace. It allows you to let go of your feelings of loneliness and replace them with a sense of peace and unity with the universe. Next, journaling. It's an excellent way to express and process your thoughts and emotions. The act of writing can be therapeutic. It lets you vent out your feelings of isolation. It also offers a unique perspective, allowing you to reflect on your journey, trace your growth, and understand your emotions better. Lastly, seeking support from like-minded communities. It's true that the path to spiritual awakening can often feel solitary, but it's also true that there are others out there walking a similar path. Online forums, local meetups, or spiritual retreats can offer a sense of camaraderie and understanding. Remember, it's okay to reach out, share your experiences, and learn from others. Another important aspect is self-care. It's easy to neglect our physical well-being when we're preoccupied with our spiritual journey. But taking care of your body through regular exercise, a balanced diet, and adequate sleep can have a positive impact on your emotional health. And finally, patience. It's crucial to remember this phase of loneliness is not permanent. It's a part of your metamorphosis, a chapter in your story. It's a time for growth, introspection, and self-discovery. So when loneliness knocks on your door, invite it in. Understand it, learn from it, and then let it go. Use these strategies and remember, it's okay to feel lonely, but you don't have to dwell in it. You're not alone on this journey. Let's look at the bigger picture. Spiritual awakening, while it can be a lonely and isolating experience, is actually a significant part of a broader, more profound journey. It's a journey of self-discovery, self-realization, and spiritual growth. It's a winding road filled with peaks and valleys, moments of intense clarity and periods of overwhelming confusion. Think of your spiritual awakening as a transformative process, like a caterpillar morphing into a butterfly. This process isn't easy. The caterpillar doesn't just sprout wings overnight, it has to go into a cocoon, a place of solitude and darkness, before it can emerge as a beautiful butterfly. Similarly, your spiritual awakening might feel like you're in a cocoon, separated from the world, but it's all part of your transformation. Just as a caterpillar can't become a butterfly without going into the cocoon, you can't reach self-realization without going through spiritual awakening. It's a necessary and vital part of your journey. You're shedding old beliefs, old habits, and old ways of being to make room for the new. You're becoming more in tune with your true self, your higher self, and the universe. Remember, spiritual awakening is not the end, it's just a chapter in your grand journey. It's a stepping stone towards self-realization, towards understanding your purpose in life, and towards spiritual growth. It's a sign that you're evolving, growing, and moving forward on your spiritual path. So yes, spiritual awakening can be challenging, it can be lonely. It can feel like you're losing friends or like you're walking this path alone. But it's all part of the bigger picture, the grand scheme of things. It's a sign that you're on the right path, that you're growing, evolving, and becoming more in tune with your true self and the universe. Your spiritual awakening is just a chapter in your grand journey. It's a crucial, transformative, and beautiful part of your journey towards self-realization and spiritual growth. So embrace it, learn from it, and keep moving forward. Embrace your journey, every step of it. As we journey into the unknown, it is natural to yearn for companionship, for someone who understands our path, our challenges, our joys. But remember, the spiritual awakening journey is deeply personal, as unique as you are. It is your own story, your own path, and it is essential to embrace it entirely, including the solitude. Your spiritual awakening is not a race or a competition. It is not about reaching a destination as fast as you can. It is about the journey, the growth, the transformation. It is about becoming more aware, more connected, more in tune with the universe and your place within it. The solitude is not a punishment, but rather an opportunity. It is a chance to delve deeper into your own soul, to understand your true essence, your purpose, your passions. It is a time to listen, truly listen, to your inner voice, to your intuition, to your heart. In the quietude, you can hear the whispers of the universe. You can feel the rhythm of life, the ebb and flow of energies. You can perceive the interconnectedness of all things, the oneness of existence. Acknowledge each stage of your journey, each emotion, each experience. They are all significant. They are all part of your growth, your evolution. They are stepping stones on your path, leading you towards a deeper understanding, a higher consciousness, a more profound love for yourself and for the world. Do not rush through your journey. Do not skip steps. Do not seek to avoid the solitude or the challenges. Instead, embrace them. Learn from them. Grow through them. They are your teachers, your guides, your companions on this journey. Remember, you are not alone. You are part of a vast, beautiful universe. You are connected to all things, all beings, all energies. And while your journey may be solitary, it is also shared. It is part of the collective awakening, the collective evolution of consciousness. Every experience, every feeling is a step towards your spiritual growth. Embrace your journey, every step of it, for it is in the journey that we truly find ourselves, that we truly become. To summarize this enlightening journey, we've embarked on a voyage through the seas of spiritual awakening. We've delved into the depths of understanding, explored the reasons behind the solitude often experienced during this transformative phase, and highlighted the value of such isolation. Just as a caterpillar retreats into its cocoon to emerge as a beautiful butterfly, we too might find ourselves in a period of solitude during our spiritual awakening. This isolation, while initially daunting, is a crucial part of the process, allowing us the space to introspect, grow, and ultimately evolve into superior versions of ourselves. We've also touched upon the idea of finding your tribe, that group of like-minded individuals who resonate with your frequency, understand your journey, and walk alongside you. The importance of navigating relationships during this period cannot be understated. As your vibrations shift and change, so too will your relationships, and that's perfectly normal. One must remember that loneliness is not a permanent state. It's a fleeting moment, a temporary phase that's part of a bigger picture. The feeling of loneliness can be intense, but it's essential to learn how to cope with it, to understand that it's part of the journey, and to find comfort in your own company. We've glanced at the bigger picture, understanding that our journey is not just about us, but also about the universe and our connection to it. Every step we take on this path of spiritual awakening brings us closer to our true selves and to the universe. Embracing the journey is the key to thriving during a spiritual awakening. It's about accepting the changes, the solitude, and the growth that comes with it. It's about understanding that you're not alone in what you're experiencing, and that many have walked this path before you. Remember, you're on a journey of self-discovery and growth. Embrace it and keep exploring.